a Miami.
Hey.
Welcome to Miami. Bienvenido a Miami.
Hey, bienvenido a Sunrise.
That's
Time
right.
to grab your sunscreen.
Yeah.
If you're dreaming of a quick summer getaway without breaking the bank, you'll want to hear from our next guest. She's the Senior Director at the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau, Petra Brennan. She joins us with all the details on Miami Attractions Museum months and why Jamaicans should say yes
To the 305 and 954.
Morning.
Good morning, Petra.
How are you?
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for having me. Good morning.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Now, a lot of people have, Miami, Miami and Florida, you know what I mean? Interchangeable, so to speak, but it's two different places. But Miami is like Kingston 21, you know what I mean? It's where you hop on a plane, you go and get the vibe. You're just like
Shopping.
90 minutes away, not too far. So you still get big foreign, but it's right there and you can have a lot of fun. You still have that Jamaican-esque vibe, but still with that first world authenticity. You know what I mean? So it's a wonderful hybrid.
Absolutely. And we also want to express that shopping, a lot of Jamaicans know Miami for the shopping, but certainly you said it, Miss Kitty, it's a world-class destination with so much more. There are cultural tours, there are food tours, there are attractions, and so many things to do. We like to look at the destination as a vibrant cosmopolitan destination. So much to do. And we like to look at it. If you come for one thing, build an experience around that one thing. There are things to do where you're looking at free ways to get around downtown. If you're coming in for, we're the cruise capital of the world. So if you're coming in, why not do an early pre or post tour experience where you're simply having a good time, dining at some great restaurants, checking out some great attractions, and also visiting some of our cultural experiences. We're a unique place for concerts, special events. As a matter of fact, coming up next month, we have our American Black Film Festival that brings together a lot of cultural engaged folks in that cultural space that deals with content creation, Black innovators for Black cinema. So if you're in that space, why not come by, be around the celebrities, also partake in some master classes, but just really get that vibrancy and also build on your own genre of what you do. Also, to add to that, I know Jamaicans are big for Carnival. As a matter of fact,
That's
we just
right.
wrapped up Carnival there. Why not take a trip to Miami in October and join us for Miami Carnival?
Definitely.
Come for Miami come for Miami Carnival, but also experience so much more that the city has to offer.
You know, what I love about this whole package is the fact that it is acknowledging the increased disposable income of Jamaicans and the fact that Jamaicans are increasingly looking for fun tourist type things to do. We're visiting places in proximity to Miami, the Dom Reps, is the Cubas, Panama. And so people should be seeing Destination Miami as something there's so much to do. As Jamaicans, we tend to want to do the same old things, which is why I'm hearing all of these wonderful things. And I'm like, I think I need to say to my wife, let's have a proper tourist experience in Miami.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You said it well.
So how long will this package last, Petra? And I mean, what does it entail? How do we book? How does it work?
As a matter of fact, one of the most simplest ways that you can really just delve and build your itinerary when you come to Miami is visiting our website. Miami and MiamiBeach.com has a ton of information and resources. There you can look at our hotel partners that are offering deals. You can look at opportunities when we're having spa packages, when we're having museum month. But this is a very good way to build your itinerary. Look at the days that you're coming. We have areas called things to do. Put your calendar dates in and it will populate all the different things that are happening during the time that you're visiting. That's a great way to begin building your itinerary so that you can certainly have a good experience.
Nice. Are there any top attractions that you would recommend to us? Because as Dennis and I were talking about earlier, oftentimes we go to Miami, we go for shop. And if you're not following, say we just shop, you go high up and come right back. You understand? You go to restaurant, you go Hard Rock Cafe, and then you come home.
That's it.
And that's it. What are some things, Petra, that we need to have on our to-do list when we come to Miami? Must try those.
you must certainly try some of our food tours, our world-class museums, or even you certainly should try some of our lovely attractions, Jungle Island, and a way to get out. Jamaicans like to explore, you know, and we like to consider it as locals exploring in our own backyards. So we invite our visitors to come and explore our destination. It's such a melting pot where we have all these visitors just bringing their own culture, their own heritage. And I know my Jamaicans love good food. So definitely partake on some of those food tours, those cultural experiences, those heritage tours. And, you know, a very, very easy way to do it as well are those hop on, hop off buses where you're able to just immerse yourself, hop back on the bus, continue your destination. But all of these things are available to explore and experience in our destination.
You've done the hop on, hop off bus tour anywhere?
No.
Yeah, it's a very great way to just experience it
Yes.
because it's going to stop at all of the destinations.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, when we went on the
You
cruise,
said
and when we
right.
go on cruises, you cannot do that because you go here, you stop. And Miami, by the way, is very cruise control, right? So that's where you go on your Virgin Voyages, your Norwegians, your Royal
That's right.
Caribbean.
Your Royal,
Miami is the hub.
Carnival.
And then when you go
That's right.
downtown, you go shopping, you pick up any little last minute stuff you didn't get. You probably go to Dolphin Mall, you go downtown, South Beach, go grab something to eat. Then you go to the ship and then you head off.
Okay,
And
Miss
that's it.
Kitty, you're our ambassador.
Girl.
You sound like you work with the people.
You know how we do.
I love it. I love it. But I do want to do a special plug. We're excited for what's coming in 2026.
Nice.
Miami will also be one of the hosts for the FIFA World Cup.
Oh,
so
yes.
June
Yes.
2026, it's also going to be an exciting time in our destination. So start planning. And our campaign says, find your Miami, which means there's something to experience, there's something to do. Find what you love, and we know you'll find it in our destination. You'll find it in our cosmopolitan destination. You'll find it in Miami.
Find your Miami. I
Find
like
your
that.
Miami.
There's a
Thank-
Miami for everyone, so find yours,
right.
definitely.
Lovely.
That's
Petra
right.
Brennan, thank you so very much for sharing with us this morning. And I'm quite sure that there is somebody, a light bulb going off right now, like, you know what? We
Miami.
need to go to Miami this weekend.
Absolutely.
Think about
Miami and MiamiBeaches.com. Start there and begin planning your itinerary.
All right. Thank you
right.
so very much. Many thanks. Petra Brennan, Senior Director at the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau, for zooming in with us this morning. And good morning to all the Jamaicans in Miami. You know how it is, and locked and loaded right here to Sunrise. We take another short break, and then when we come back, it will be TK taking over with the morning news.